is Semrush worth it for beginners? And that's a great question. I'm sure there's no black and white answer, but I think the best thing to do is really to try it out. I mean, if you don't already have a Semrush account, I'll leave a link down below where you can get signed up for a free trial and you can test all these tools out and everything. I'm a little biased because I've been in the marketing industry for over a decade, but I love this tool. I find it invaluable. Just the information that you can gain. Like, let's say you're a plumber in Phoenix, Arizona, right? Do a search, start seeing some of these companies pop up. You may have no idea which company is going to be, the most authoritative in this space and the most difficult to outrank. And it's really difficult to tell unless you put a website into a tool like this and you can start to see exactly what's going on and be able to compare. Like, you would think that this Bumblebee home services site is going to be way more authoritative than this Parker & Son site because it's outranking it. Well, the reality is it's probably only outranking it for a few terms, but the Bumblebee plumbing has an authority score of 28, and this Parker & Sons has an authority score of 41. So, just because one site is outranking another one doesn't necessarily mean that's the case across the board. There's a lot more keywords that this site is ranking for. This Parker & Sons is a lot more authoritative, has a lot more backlinks. And it's not what meets the eye, Especially when it comes to, like, keywords. Keyword data can be really unintuitive at times. Yeah, but you're thinking, oh yeah, of course, a lot of people are searching this or they're searching that. In fact, I was talking to a client the other day who was saying that same thing. I was showing up some keyword search data and they're like, oh my gosh, I never would have guessed that that's how the search traffic broke down in this niche, but that's the reality of things, So, that this is a popular company. It might be that a lot of people know this company and are searching for this company specifically, which is a big sign to Google that people like this company, right? So they may have some brand authority going on here as well. Again, we don't know that until we start digging into this and see, oh my gosh, there's 8,000 people per month that search for this business on Google already. That's an indication that, this is already a popular business, which we can kind of tell just by looking at some of these metrics like the number of backlinks and the authority score and the amount of traffic and keywords and all of that different information. The traffic cost almost $750,000 a month worth of traffic that they have coming in here, whereas this one's only about $30,000. And for branded traffic, it's more like 470 something, for their midterm. So the popularity of these two brands is vastly different. And again, you would never know that until you put them into a tool like this, and then you can start to see, oh my gosh, the main competitor here is actually Parker & Sons. That's the one we want to try and beat. So then we can start analyzing everything that they have going on with the keywords that they're ranking for and the main competitors, the backlinks they're getting, the backlink portfolio, whether they're do follow or no follow links. There's so much information. We're just scratching the surface, but there's so many tools in here that can be utilized to help us then make informed decisions to get to that next level. So I hope you found this helpful. If there's anything you did have questions about, don't hesitate to reach out. Just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there.
If you're like most new business owners, you're probably struggling to get your online presence established, let alone get it to the point where it's bringing you a consistent flow of customers, right? So that's why I created this free course where I actually walk you step by step through the whole process of setting up your online presence. This is the same process we've been using for our clients for over a decade in one of my agencies. And essentially, I'm going to show you how to set up an SEO-friendly business name right from the get-go, how to develop your website really quickly and easily, how to set up your Google Maps listing, start getting some Google reviews, everything you need in order to have a substantial online presence where people can actually start finding you and purchasing your products or services. The best part is I'm going to show you how to do it in under a couple of hours and all for less than $50. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up today. Make sure to check this course out for free right now because I'm probably going to start charging for this at some point in the future. All right, I'll see you on the other side.